This is hilarious, these ducks. They're adorable. They love bluegrass music. I started playing banjo when I was 4 years old. When I was 3 and a half, my mom took me to see a show here in Pigeon Forge called Dixie Stampede. And I saw a banjo player there named Gary Biscuit Davis. He's a 4-time international banjo champion, and he toured with Dolly. And I saw him play the banjo in the pre-show, and I looked up at my mom and I told her that that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. For my 4th birthday, she was going to buy me a toy banjo. And she went around to all the music shops and she couldn't find one because banjos are kind of different. And so she was at the last music shop, and this man came up to her and he said, "Don't buy a toy, buy the real thing and I'll teach her." And it turns out that was Gary, and he's been teaching me ever since. So I have 5 banjos. Yeah, this is my very first one. I have a banjotar. I have a dobro. I have 3 guitars. I won this in a Mountain Soul competition, Bluegrass and Barbecue Festival. They have a competition of who can sing some Dolly songs the best. And so I dressed up in little overalls and a plaid shirt with my banjo and sang Applejack. This is Dolly Parton. This is J.D. Crowe. Larry Sparks, Ricky Skaggs, Loretta Lynn, Bobby Hicks, Dr. Ralph Stanley, Bobby Osborne, and Ron Vincent. This is the banjo that I play every night at work. This was my 2nd banjo. This is the one that I started professionally entertaining in about 8. I worked at Dollywood in 3 of their shows. And then I heard that Country Night was having auditions, and I went and auditioned there. And this is my 4th year with them. Like any profession, yeah, I mean, the same thing every day. It definitely can get, said like a job. And at that point, you just gotta take a few days off or do something else that you love, Like, I love studying forensic science. Like, if something happened and I couldn't be a musician with my hands or something, I would totally go into forensic science. So I might, work on that, and then whenever I get back to music, it's like a whole new world. Today, you said you needed space, said you needed time, said you had a lot of things on your mind. I live in a camper. I mean, it's not the normal kind of thing. I would have loved to play the Opry because that's one of my main goals. I just want to be, happy and making music and hopefully making some money with it. But I will wait for it. I never really do hang out with other kids, but if I did, whenever I had to go in for like TCAPs and stuff, they're like, "You play bluegrass? That's kind of weird." And then I said, "You know what? Who cares? You just gotta do what you love." If they don't think it's cool, I think it's cool. I love alternate rock and stuff like that, which is totally different than bluegrass. Bluegrass just because it's like you've got a family almost, you got this happy family. Whenever you're at bluegrass festivals and stuff, you can walk up to anybody and the majority of everybody is just always so nice, and also the music is so happy. And you can't really be sad whenever you play a banjo, and even if you do play a sad song, it's still got a little bit of happiness in there, but it expresses your emotion. I started being crazy about the banjo when I was 4, and I've never stopped.
What's the name of that one?
Foggy Mountain Special. It's pretty special. Those ducks are cracking me up. Oh my goodness. They're so cute.